Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we're talking about tipping. Should you tip? Is tipping customary? Is it forced? Do you want to be wasting your money after you've already paid for food? Why do I leave money in a hotel? Well, I'm going to tell you, as a delivery driver's perspective and as a tipper's perspective, I'm going to tell you whether you should tip or should you not tip in this video. So I'm a delivery driver and I've been a delivery driver for 4 years now. It's not that long in comparison to other people, but delivery driving is the main thing that I do. And it's good. I enjoy it. Why not? You know, it gets a bit of money in. You know, I can listen to my own music, listen to the radio. Most of the time I just sit in silence. It's just something to do. I get a base pay, I get a delivery charge. Perfect, cool. I get the base pay and then the delivery charge which covers my petrol anyway. Cool. My wheel blew up the other day. Yep. I got to pay for that to be fixed. That's just one of those costs. So is tipping necessary? Well, I think as a delivery driver, I do think tipping is a good thing. And I say tipping is a good thing because without talking in the scientific section, which we're going to be talking about later on, I'm using my own vehicle and it's the wear and tear on my vehicle, so I do believe tipping is a good thing because it does go towards the wear and tear of my vehicle. Also, delivery drivers don't actually earn a lot of money. There is a lot of delivery drivers who earn a lot less than me. I don't earn a lot, but I've also done delivery driving where I've earned less than minimum wage. In fact, I did that for most of my driving life, which is absolutely stupid. It's wrong. I should be earning more money. But a lot of places don't pay even minimum wage to delivery drive, which is annoying. So you don't earn a lot. But then you go to a restaurant. Why should you tip in a restaurant? You've only seen your waiter or waitress once or twice. You know, they've gone, is your drinks okay? Is your food okay? Why should you tip? You see, tipping on a scientific level is a good thing. Because if you tip, it makes you more of a generous person. And this is completely true. You can Google this is completely true. Tipping makes you more of a generous person. If you tip, it makes you generous. Because you're giving away your money, you're helping someone out, and you're making someone happy. You know, trust me, getting a tip, even if it's 20p, 20p is a good tip. But if you give them more of a tip, trust me, it's great. I've been given a £20 tip once. Once I got given a £20 tip, and that was amazing. But I'm still amazed when someone says keep the change and I'm getting 10p. Because I'm going, oh, shit, no, you don't understand, thank you so much. It's going to go a long way because of what I'm using my money for at the moment. My money goes a long way. It's unbelievable. So any tips for me is amazing. Tipping does make people happy, yes, but it also makes you feel good inside because you've paid for your food, cool, you're sitting in your restaurant or, you know, you've been in your hotel room, you're leaving some money on the pillow for the cleaner. They're doing their job, yes, they're getting their base pay, correct, but you're now helping them and it makes them more happy. Them becoming happy makes you happy because you're being generous, giving away cash. Plus, giving away cash affects the brain sensors, right? It affects the pain. So if you pay by card, if you just tap your card and contactless, it feels like nothing. Hence why people can go through credit cards and just tap, tap, tap thousands of pounds later and it's not really affected them. But if you've got your money in cash, right, giving away cash affects the pain in your brain. So it triggers the pain because you're giving away a £20 note and you're only getting 4 £1 coins back. You know that's not the same as that. It does really affect you, okay? So willingly giving money does affect your pain sensors. But it's a good thing. Making you more generous, it makes your personality more generous, and in fact, it will go a lot further than just tipping. It's proven tipping people are more happy in life. I tip. I don't tip a lot. I'll be honest, I'm a keep the change kind of person. I should probably tip more because I know what it's like. And so when I get tips, when I go to like a farm in the middle of nowhere and I'm getting a tip of like £4 or £5, I know which farm I'm talking about in my head. I'm going, oh my god, thank you so much. And then you get these houses which tip more often than others. But then there's the other side of tipping, okay? Let me try and explain this. I've noticed that rich people don't really tip. I'm not saying all. Okay, I'm not saying all at all because I don't want someone to see this and they're going, hang on, I tipped you last week. It's proven that the working class tip more than the upper class. Now, I don't know why. It's like gambling, okay? If you go to a rich area, the rich people aren't gambling, okay? They probably don't play the lottery. There's probably not a bargain booze in their area and, you know, they're not at the casino every night, okay? The working class are. I'll give you an example. My sister doesn't watch these videos, so it's cool. If she sees this, then hello. My sister is working class. My sister goes to the casino, my sister goes to bingo. Yes, she makes some money, sometimes she doesn't. That's how it works, okay? My sister probably tips, okay? Because she's giving money away. My sister is a happy person. She's a generous person and she loves her life. Upper class people, they don't gamble, so why should they tip? And upper class people usually aren't as happy. You go to their homes and their homes aren't filled with house stuff, you know, like things that you can touch and break. No, their stuff is a museum. You know, they've got the expensive paintings on the wall, they've got the expensive sofas. Oh, don't sit there. You know, bring out the good china. You know, I'm just talking, you know, two very different scales here, but it's true, right? I deliver to a lot of upper class people. I deliver to the biggest houses. I've delivered to houses which have their own postcodes. This is true, right? A house which doesn't share a postcode with anyone else. They don't tip. It's true, they don't tip. Which is upsetting sometimes. I don't expect it. As a delivery driver, I don't expect the tips. The tips are appreciated and the tips help a lot because at the end of the day, when I've made, 30 quid for 4 hours work, plus, you know, if I did 10 deliveries, and then, you know, if I'm getting £20 in tips on top, you know, my money's gone up. It's gone up, it's great. It's like on Uber Eats. You know, I've got friends who don't tip, I've got friends who do tip. Same with Deliveroo. My sister, again, just keeps coming to my mind. My sister tips, but my sister is a more generous person. My sister is working class. I don't want to say that about her, you know, I'm sure she wants to be middle class, upper class, you know, she's trying to save for a mortgage and things. You know, that's my sister, you know, I love her to bits. But she does tip. She also goes to the casino and goes to bingo. I have received more tips probably in the council estates than I have from the rich houses. And I'll tell you something, delivering to the rich houses, you'd get the old guy, you know, yep, cheers, I've only got £100. This happened yesterday. I've only got £100, you know, and the delivery's like £89. Cool, me getting the change bag out, you know, and going through it. There you go, there's your change. Cool, you know, and then he puts his electric gates and they open and I go out. I know what house I'm talking about here. I know what house, okay? And then I'll go to a house which is a council house, right? Doesn't mean anything, it's a council house, but it does mean that they're working class. Lovely family, you know, really happy people, keep the change. In fact, here's a couple quid for a drink towards yourself for tonight. I get that. Oh, do you know how much that means to me? You know, they're going, oh, you know, here's a couple quid. I'm going, that's a couple quid more than I had. That's a couple quid more than I had. In fact, £2 is a lot to me, okay? It's amazing, right? They're happy. You know, they've gone off, they've had their food, they've tipped the driver, they've got happy, fulfilled life. It's true. You know, should the upper class tip more? Yes, they probably should. And I'm not saying all of them, okay? I'm not. Because I'm sure they might go to a restaurant and stick down, you know, 20 quid. That's cool. That's good on them. Brilliant. But should you tip overall? Yes, you should tip. Should you tip generously? Yes, I think sometimes you should. You know, if you're a keep the change person, that's fine. If you physically can't afford to tip, then can you afford to pay for the food? You know, it's all on the science. If you tip, it makes you more generous. Being more generous makes you more of a happy person. This is true science. This is facts, right? I watched Dave Ramsey. If you guys don't know who Dave Ramsey is, I've been watching him since I was like 15 years old. He's like a money guru in America who owns Ramsey Solutions, you know, multi-millionaire. You know, I watch his videos every single day. You know, just go through my watch history, it's just Dave Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Dave Ramsey. Yeah, tipping is a good thing. Tipping makes you more of a happy person. I got in this discussion yesterday at work, should you tip? And the other driver was like, no, I don't tip. I'm like, okay, but I do. You know, even if I'm just a keep the change kind of person, if I had the money, if I could afford it, then I'd happily tip more. But then again, I don't order food. You know, I'm talking about if I go out to a restaurant or something, which is very rarely. I don't do it often because of my current financial situation where I'm saving every penny I've got towards something else. So should you tip? Yes. Tipping makes people more happy, and usually it's the working class / middle class compared to the upper middle class and the higher class. You know, there is a bracket. I'm grateful for the tips I receive. I'm grateful for anyone who tips. I think anyone who tips is a more generous person. You know, it makes you more happy, it makes you more fulfilled in life. It does, because making more of a generous person, it doesn't just do tipping, it goes further than that. This is what I'm trying to get across. It's not just the tipping. It goes a lot further. And that's what makes you a good person if you tip. People who stand there waiting for their penny change, it's a penny. It's a penny. Yes, you could be a penny off buying a house. I used to say that as a kid. You never know, you could be a penny off, find a penny, pick it up all day long, you got good luck. There's a big difference. Tipping makes you more of a happy person and a generous person. Not tipping doesn't. As a delivery driver, yes, tipping is great. It makes me more happy when people tip. There's less chance I'll spit in their food. I've never spat in anyone's food. Never gonna do that. But what I'm saying, I'm sure there are delivery drivers who do that. I'm certain there are delivery drivers who go, oh, don't like that house. I'm sure there are people who do that. I've never done that and I would never do that. I don't, there's coronavirus in my area. I don't want to do that. So I wouldn't dare. Tipping is a big thing. Makes you more of a generous person, a happy person. So if you want to tip, then tip. If you don't, then don't. Because I can't force you to. I wouldn't force anyone to do that. I wouldn't force anyone to put money where they don't have to. So, yeah. If you have enjoyed this video, then don't forget to click like and subscribe to this channel, because this channel's my channel and I just wanted to make a video on should you tip. I do hope to make some more videos and better videos coming up in the future. I've just got a lot going on at the moment in life, the good old necessity things. In fact, I got asked to prom the other day, if you've got this far in the video. One of my subscribers actually asked me to prom, and I said if they get 10,000 likes on TikTok. So if you want to have a look at that and click like to send me off to America to go to some girl's prom, then that's in the description below. Apart from that, life's pretty good. I'm working a lot, saving a lot. And trust me, my money is going to go far, which you will see in videos later on in the year, because I know what I'm doing with the money, it's just getting there. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I have a donation link down below. If you'd like to tip me a coffee, that's down below. Adios, my Mr. Amigos. Goodbye.
Like this video!
Nobody cried. Nobody even noticed. I saw them standing right there. Kinda thought they might care. I had a dream.